Hey there, welcome to Red State Update. I'm Jackie Pro.
And I'm Dunlap and Jackie. They got old Moussaoui on trial now. And they done ruined the case. The judge is saying, oh, well, we may have to throw the case out, or we may have to take the death penalty off the table. How are you going to take the death penalty off the table for al-Qaida?
This is al-Qaida, people. Now, I've lived to see some sorry things happen. I never thought I'd see this justice system. I seen O.J. Simpson walk free. I seen that Michael Jackson, whatever you want to call that, walk free. And now al-Qaida's going to walk free. Well, Lord bless me. I tell you what, I just get.
I can see how you say that you need a trial, like a trial, you know, like for appearance's sake. But you don't really have to go through the motions of having an actual trial, like Law and Order technical shit. That's a waste of goddamn time.
Just meet back in judge's chambers and say, oh, what's on the docket today? Al-Qaida? Okay, we can sum that up real quick. Let's just get this over with, send into the gas chamber, and we'll go down to Sony's for some lunch.
That's a caramel pie. But the way things are going now, they're going to let this son of a bitch walk out too.
It looks like they're going to let him walk now. Al-Qaida, now can you imagine now, did Al-Qaida put anybody through the justice system? Did they try anybody when they killed all them people in the World Trade Center?
Hell no, that would have been 3,000 trials for one thing.
Can you imagine such a thing? I'm sure some of them people up there, they probably would have convicted a few had they tried them.
Well, sure,
for different things.
Dig up some dirt on 3,000 people, some of them.
A lot of people up there, probably some of them are probably doing better without them. Probably some SOBs.
But that ain't for al-Qaida to say.
That ain't for them to say, and I sure as hell ain't gonna fake a pride. But you know what? I just get irritated as hell that they're gonna let this boy walk.
Well, what we need is some Jack Ruby justice, looks like.
Well, I don't mean to be condoning.
I ain't encouraging it, but I'm just saying, Jack Ruby took care of some business, saved a lot of court costs.
Well, I ain't one to talk, you know what?
Oh, hell, Jackie sees some poor son of a bitch on the local news done something wrong, they're letting him out on a technicality. He gets so furious, he throws his shotgun in the back of his truck. He's heading down to the courthouse. Next thing you know, us chasing after Jackie, hold on!
I always come to my senses about halfway
he
there.
Cools down.
I cool down, but that's just my way of dealing with it. I ain't proud of it or nothing, but you know, I just see some stuff that just make my stomach turn. This is one of them here. You know, this boy's gonna walk tomorrow. He's gonna walk out. They're gonna say, "Oh, things messed up. We're sorry about the inconvenience. Here's your pilot's license back to have a safe flight."
Yeah, and this fella is the guy that the other al-Qaida members, and this comes from the defense team. This is a quote. A quote. They said that he was cuckoo in the head.
The other al-Qaida members didn't like this one because he was crazier than them.
How the hell are they sitting around having a cuckoo contest? How's one al-Qaida member going to tell another one that he's crazy?
Good Lord, I can't imagine that thing. He'll be walking free tomorrow, watch. You know, just they said he crazy, think out of the box. You know, it's al-Qaeda, they don't follow orders. That's the reason they not with them.
I will say this much. I'll say this much. If I was an al-Qaida member, now I ain't saying I want to join al-Qaida, but I'm just saying if I was an al-Qaida operative, I'd be the craziest son of a bitch and al-Qaida operative they was. I'd be a badass. And the others would be scared of me too. And they'd say, oh, you know, al-Qaida sounds just like another company where they got rules and bosses telling you to do this or that, do it this way, do it that way, and you don't do it. Oh, all of a sudden you're cuckoo in the head. Well, I don't work that way. I don't play by no rules.
Well, that's the truth. That time you worked down at UPS for about a day and a half. They was down there working at UPS. You got your idea about right.
Well, the first night I walked in there, I could see what they was doing wrong. Into my first shift, I told my boss, I said, "Now look here, son, you spending all this time. I've been working 8 hours loading heavy-ass packages in the back of a truck, and then some poor motherfucker got to drive around tomorrow and try to deliver these things? We're doing this backwards. What you need to do is set me up in an office in the back there with a phone book and a phone that dials out long distance, and I'll call these sons of bitches up and tell them we got your box here, and if you don't get down here in the next 10 minutes, we're going to throw this shit in the goddamn river." And then you see how fast they get down there. But they're like, "Oh no, that ain't how we do it at UPS. That's how we do it at UPS. Oh no. Put it in the suggestion box." I said, "Well, I got a suggestion. I ain't going to come to work tomorrow. If you're going to do things this way, you're going to run things right into the goddamn ground."
Well, he didn't. You said you did come into work the next day, and they sent you home. I'd rather call it a day and a half. That's right. You know,
and they paid me for that half a day too, by God. I'm not going to go all trouble driving down there and not get paid.
Well, come think of it, you know, that's probably a good idea. I think you do need to try it for al-Qaida. I'd like to see that.
Well, hell, Jackie, I ain't gonna really join al-Qaida. I don't want to join al-Qaida.
I'd like to see you try to like you.
Well, if I wasn't al-Qaida, I'd probably have some real good ideas for it.
Yeah, I know, that's right. We wouldn't have to worry about no terrorist attack for a good a day and a half there.
Oh, now.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time we got the rest stayed up there today. I don't know if we're back. I think Dunlap's gonna go join al-Qaida, it looks like. But hopefully we'll talk some sense into it.
I'll infiltrate them, by God. I'll smuggle in a razor. Next thing they know, they're looking around, laying down some rules. I'm sneaking up behind them, cutting their throats. And ain't no more al-Qaeda, we won't have to worry about no more goddamn trials.